anchor. Fred Newhouse was the third leg.
The world record was set in 1968, equaled 20 years later by the U.S. Olympic gold medal winning team. That, of course, was in Seoul. And earlier we saw Michael Bates. Here's another two-sport star, Robert Smith from Ohio State University. And he hopefully will be going back to the gridiron this fall for John Cooper. And a former football coach here at Arizona State is also moving on. Larry Marmie will be an assistant at Ohio State next year. And they will be in charge of the football career of Robert Smith, who sat out a year concentrating on academics and track, and now he's going to go back to the football program.
There's a leadoff man for UCLA, Michael Williams, and what a great tradition of 400-meter running they have. But Herman, ASU must have the richest tradition of 400-meter running of any school.
Yes, Craig, as you very well know, we had Ron Freeman, Euless Williams, Henry Card, just a few of the people that have competed here for Arizona State.
Yourself included, Maurice People, so it's a great tradition here. It's fitting that we close the show with this great event. No ASU team this year, though.
Yeah, we've had some injuries, and we've been going through a rebuilding process with our team. But we're just happy to have all these other great Olympic hopefuls here, and we're just glad that this could end the show with such a fine race.
You've been promising us a fast race in this particular event, so we'll see how good your prognostication will be.
We saw Robert Smith. He'll be running the first leg for Ohio State. They are in lane 6. UCLA in lane 10.
Keep your eye also on lane 4, the Nike Atlantic Coast team, Marlon Cannon leading off for them.
It should be easy to spot here. They're in lane 4, lane 3, and lane 5, both open. And that is Marlon Cannon getting ready to hand the baton on the second leg when they come around to Lorenzo Daniel. Out in lane 10 there, Michael Williams from UCLA. He's at the top of your screen.
I talked with Michael this morning and his coach, John Smith, and they felt that UCLA was ready to run a good one. But, Herman, what do you think of this guy, Kevin Young, who's leading the race right now, an intermediate hurdler out in front?
Kevin Young ran the open 400 earlier today, and he looks pretty good right here coming in to hand off to the second leg.
A long stride for Kevin Young, who hands off to Ed Lovelace, the Sports Track Club, taking the lead after the first 400 meters.
Ed Lovelace is a former 200-meter runner here from Arizona State, and he's now training out at in California with John Smith, the great UCLA former quarter miler.
So Smith coaching the UCLA team that's lagging towards the back right now, and coaching Lovelace, who's running in second currently.
And they all head to the inside lane, and Ed Lovelace continues to lead Sports Track Club.
Looks like Ohio State's there coming down with the rest of the pack, and I thought they would be up there in the lead by now.
Butler Benote running the second leg for Ohio State. Oh, a little bit of trouble there as Howard Davis had to hesitate.
That's actually Kevin Henderson of the Nike Atlantic Coast team in the lead as they took the lead on the second leg. It's Sports Track Club and Howard Davis, as you mentioned, running in second and now moving up to first.
Howard Davis passing Kevin Henderson.
Kevin Henderson earlier also competed, and he ran the intermediate hurdles, and he's been training out here at Arizona State. He looks pretty good right now.
Pretty good. That's an underestimate. Look at him go. The anchor legs will be run by Devon Morris for Sports Track Club. Devon Morris and Chip Jenkins from Nike. Devon Morris gets the handoff first.
Chip Jenkins has been here in Arizona training for the last 2 weeks. He usually trains back in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area, and he's been out here trying to get some of the warm weather, and right now he looks pretty good.
Jenkins in second place, a lawyer who's taken some time off to train for the Olympic trials in June, and he's got a lot of work to do, but he's a strength 400-meter runner. A little bit like you, Herman. He likes to come on at the end.
That's the best way to run it, Craig. You know, you just kind of go out and maintain the pace for the first 200 meters and try to bring it home like he's doing right now.
Chip Jenkins passing Devon Morris down the stretch. A tremendous anchor leg run by Chip Jenkins.
Unofficially, 3:01.4 as an anchor leg of 44.5 seconds for Chip Jenkins. And it was just that strength that you talked about, Herman, as he waited just for that right moment and made his move.
Yes, he did. As you can see right there, Chip wanted the race. He grunted it out, and he looked down, and he had the arms going. And look at the arms, and it's just a lot of concentration. There he is, Chip Jenkins.
And Chip Jenkins, along with his Nike Atlantic Coast teammates Kevin Henderson, Lorenzo Daniel, Marlon Cannon, not only win here, but they set a meet and stadium record, breaking the previous mark held by the Santa Monica Track Club. Now to the women's high. Well, that's the news off the track. What about our competition we had here today in the Sun Angel Classic? What impressed you?
Well,
besides Chip Jenkins.
Anchor leg of Chip Jenkins, I think, epitomized the meet as he showed that he has the form that may put him on the U.S. Olympic team in June. It's the sort of effort that he showed that it's going to take to make the team.
Well, for Craig Masback, Carol Lewis, this is Craig Sager. Nicole Watson will be back in a moment. Thanks for being with us for the Sun Angel Classic.